Alright, it is time to get the nonsense started for tonight. As soon as everything swapped over. There we go. So, last time we had just cleared Stone Vigil. And we're getting ready to figure out a way into the Howling Eye to fight Garuda. And that's where we pick up. Where we're picking up a thing in Camp Drybone. Which, ironically, has been in torrential downpour for the last half hour or so. Now, if only I can find the NPC I'm looking for. Was it actually in the building I was already in? Hey, Tora. It absolutely was. Thank you for the head pats, Tora. All done with the head pats, Tora? Well, if you're eepy, then go eeps. I appreciate you, but you need to eeps. No apologizing. It's okay. Have a good night, Tora. Watch the VOD tomorrow? Hell yeah. Oh. And the WOD, okay. Go eeps. Have a good night, Tora. Rabjus. That sure is a word. I remember getting lost trying to find this place the first time. There's next to it, derp. Oh, I had to use both items on it. Okay. If you say so, game. Oh, are we actually doing Ferris Serious? I forgot that was part of the MSQ. In my memory, Ferris Serious was an optional dungeon. Sounds like a lovely place. This is a lot of back and forth. Just let me in the dungeon. Alright, how many of my buttons am I actually gonna have? I would love to know how he thinks I'm going to put earplugs in my ears when my horns are my ears. Like, they really did not write this quest with Aura in mind. Me draw my weapon, damn it. And even synced, I'm still tearing through this. Just on the power of my gear alone. That was easy. Please, for the love of God, just let me in the dungeon. I'll fix the problem. Let me stab it. Or I guess just give me what I need and just kick me out, I guess. Okay. Maybe Pharaoh Sirius is an optional dungeon. Also, just reminded myself. Just in case I do get to a trial or dungeon. Just didn't want to accidentally auto-skip cutscenes and all. And all that was another wild goose chase. Okay, it's gotta be up here. Or at least accessible from up here or something. Here we go. So far, I'm liking this guy the best of the pupils just because I've already got the crystal. That guy really is the best of the pupils. His quest was nice and easy, and fast. Hey, jump the rails! Alright, it's finally time for Garuda.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. to Kurthus and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
God, Alphino's original voice always fucking sends me. Sounds so fucking different.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Ah, yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter?
Beardless Sid looks so weird.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
That looks so weird with my current gear. Supposed to be the 1.0 intro cutscene, if memory serves, but...
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess.
I mean, I'm kind of hard to miss, especially with that outfit.
The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Alright. Time to skewer me some chimkin. I forgot this wasn't voice acted. I love that Alphina was saying that when he's very much intending to hide behind me. I do love Garuda's theme, though. Alright, let's see how long it takes to take her out with just auto attacks. "38 seconds. Amazing. What did you guys think was gonna happen? Like, really? That was some nasty feedback. Yeah, I'll be taking that. That's our full set. Even now, though, I am still very unclear on what the crystals actually do for us. I mean, so here's the thing about that. I could see that in the context of Realm Reborn in isolation. But given what we know about Hydaelyn and the protective magics and everything, that existed before the Crystals of Light ever did. So they're not dependent on it. At the very least, so... Oh yeah, very early.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
It's just one of those things that I feel like was being set up for something and then just kind of quietly pushed to the side and forgotten.
We've done it.
We? You mean me?
Kill you all.
Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Of all primals, the most terrible. Gaius, did you not see fucking Bahamut?
Gaius!
Ah, Cid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno Almighty, freed, brought us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to. No. No, this is all wrong.
As a summoner main, I feel like I should be out here armed with a spray bottle and a rolled up newspaper like I was herding rowdy cats.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
I mean, you must. I ain't gotta do shit.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire!
Which empire there, Gaius? Because this is an Allag weapon. Also, I gotta say, wonky voice acting aside, this cutscene is still fucking hype as shit.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alleg had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
Hey, Zandy? Why does it have a mouth?
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
I'm just reminded of a shitpost that came out in the wake of the Ruby weapon fight. Just like, between like an Imperial weapons designer and some random guy was like, hey, so why does it have teeth? And the designer's like, oh yeah, that's to protect the tongue. Okay, new question.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
"12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation?"
I mean, I routinely bully the powered up version in under 10 seconds whenever I need to do Wondrous Tail stuff.
And who was that armored devil?
A very long-winded git.
That was Gaius Van Balsar, Legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius! Where in the 7 hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Pray return to the waking sands. We have the technology, we have the magic, we can rebuild them stronger, faster, hotter. Emphasis on the hotter. Because, like, let's be real, that was the real design philosophy behind the Eden fights. Just make everything hot. Like, even Leviathan, because, come on, you can't tell me that somebody's not into the two-headed snake look. Pray return to the waking sands once more. Oh, absolutely. Like, Leviathan doesn't do it for me, but Ifrit and Garuda? I mean, I'm just gonna say it. Garuda would be an expert at blowjobs. But, hi, Ida. Why would anyone want Papalymo?
Hear, feel, think. Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the
Hi,
heart
Nyx.
of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Yeah, we were discussing the whole Eden primal refights and how everyone got made hot. For you, maybe. Or you could just, you know, turn me loose on them. Sure. Back to Kurthus. Alright, which building is this guy in? Ah. Not how you pictured Camp Dragonhead? Fair enough. 3 very important people to rescue, and Papalymo. Log shack in the wilderness. Oh yes, gotta check in with the Sentai squad. Apple cinnamon cereal bars, nice. So, fun fact about this guy's name. Because of how I have been conditioned to read Rogaiden names, where I just kind of skim over it and take the best vibe I can, I have always called this guy Ritalin. Even though there's no L there. I mean, Nyx, if you want to talk about disrespect, he was the first 8-man trial, and for the longest time, people were just, like, anytime there was a new sprout in the chat, the entire party would get in on this, as it was a rite of passage. You just build this guy up to be the biggest, toughest, hardest fight with all these stupid mechanics that, you know, as soon as they happen, it's basically a party wipe and you start over. And then you just beat the shit out of him in 2 minutes. So, like, the game actually, like, downgraded him from an 8-man fight down to a 4-man. And yeah, even at level, he was easy as fuck. But like, I remember when they, or the night before the patch that was going to demote him came out, people were doing farms of that trial of just like full party, minimum eye level, auto attacks only. Just going in and slapping him to death over and over and over. It was so fucking dumb. And yes, that is the line that gave birth to that fan theory. And while Livia probably would have been on board, Gaius was not. Like, Gaius is too married to his job to be fucking anyone. Much to Livia and Nero's dismay. It's her king. Except for that one guy. Yeah, no, Mimidoa can go jump in a river for all I care. Ah, yes. Aurum Vale. I remember Aurum Vale. Oh, thank God this isn't, making me go through Aurum Vale. Okay, they're not related by blood. But in the Sorrow of Werlet, you find out that Livia is one of the, kids that Gaius adopts. It's the way her helmet is designed could be actually interpreted as an aura with her horns in the side of her helmet. No, this is Shadowbringers. It's part of the weapon trials. Like, Livia and Ritalin both, were... okay, I don't know if Ritalin was, an adoptee, or if he was just somebody that, you know, Gaius, promoted, but... Yeah, like, Livia was very much one of the, kids that Gaius adopts. Yup. And considering Garlemald in its entirety is kind of modeled after, like, the Holy Roman Empire, just with Magitech instead of, you know, Christianity, like, that makes a lot of sense. Exactly. Doot, doot. That was the wrong ability, but fuck it. Well, anyway, I started spinning. But does this actually open up on the top of the tower? Good. Take me, Thunder Grandpa. To the destination, I mean. I might actually want to turn tank stance on, since I've actually got people with me. Anyway, so I started spinning. Oh, that's cute. He's got me all chained up. The fact that the music decided to take now to be gone, it's kind of upsetting. Lead is a very versatile metal, if you don't mind all the poison. And finally, to Mordona. Well, also, Nyx, there's where Midgard is. And the Crystal Tower. I love how you can just see it from fucking town. No matter what time of day it is, because of how the Crystal Tower lights up the area. Anyway. Yup. I've seen that too. People are really not smart at times. Where is the hitbox on this thing? There it is. Aha, up here. I legitimately don't remember how you're supposed to get up here. Winds around the pillar. Doesn't surprise me. No, at this point, you're not allowed to fly yet. Like, you have to take out Ultima Weapon first. Go get as close to the castrum as I dare, huh? Okay. Bet. Alright. Good luck with the grapples. Alright. I am deep into the castrum. What now? Like, honestly, infiltrating this place? Pretty damn easy. Isn't it, bud? You gonna arrest me or anything? No? Okay. Jesus Christ. That sounds infuriating, Nyx. Okay. I will do that. Go kill 3 men. Got it. I'm real good at that one, boss. For now, there will be more later. Never saw it coming. Oh, wait. Apparently I need more. Apparently some of those guys didn't have uniforms and some of them didn't have helmets. Wrong way. Oh, I just realized something. I think I'm gonna need to go get the Imperial outfit from one of the Calamity salvagers. Unless this actually works. It actually worked, holy shit. It's fine, don't worry about it. Anyway, that was easy. Yes, exactly. I did beat the shit out of it. Apparently very. I thought Biggs had the question mark over his head the way it was positioned. Yeah, that was kind of my response as well, honestly. Wait, what am I doing? Goldsmith's Guild. I forgot the Alphino calls us a servant. We don't need to do that. The story will break more than his legs. Don't worry about that. Also, we have now made Magitech armor sentient. Oh, I can't fly. At least they start us out facing the ramp. See, that's the problem, though. The other brother is at least smart enough to stay in performative combat sports. I'm not clicking there. There we go. Jesus. I love this guy. He's like, oh shit, is that the God Killer? Fuck. He is, yeah. Hey. Hey, asshole. Back here. He's not, actually. I think his animations are Gladiator, actually. Just with a tiny fucking hammer. Unfortunately, Machinist didn't exist yet, so... A Machinist was introduced in Heavensward, so the animations weren't even in the game yet. Yeah, that won't get us spotted or anything. Like, y'all remember the point of this is infiltration, not getting spotted, right? I mean, true, but... This is where we have to have the disguise. So is it gonna give us the disguise? Nope. Okay. Back to Limsa. It would be in one. Here we go. Hot helm and the Imperial short robe. There we go. All right, back we go. There. An impeccable disguise. No one will ever know. Also, I like that we had to collect collect 3 helms, but those 2 weren't wearing them. So in other words, go in guns blazing. Got it. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of the vibe. That was a fucking dragon with a saddle and saddlebags.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the Icons, do you not? you would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
I like that I'm the only person with white pants, and nobody is fucking picking me out of this. I only have half the fucking uniform over here. Right, fuck. I'm sad I can't attack that guy. Yep, Tataru's there. I'm also sad I can't, mount up here. Just pull out, like, fucking Eden. I mean, I have shanked multiple gods for, Tataru. Tataru's great. I love Tataru. I forgot Wedge has a crush on Tataru. No, they can't. Like, part of the reason why the armory system is such a big deal in FF14 is that, like, especially for mages, you have to be able to channel your energy through your weapon. Like, blue mages are literally the only exception to that rule. I like how they're like, hey, untie us and we'll help you fight. I'm like, bro, I don't need your help. Nope. He's got to have his hands and weapon free. Yup. It's the Eorzean equivalent of Eagle Eye. What was y'all's plan? Don't worry about it. They couldn't manage that many models on screen yet. Also, I forget what job Urianger is doing here because Astrologian also doesn't exist. Ah, he's doing Arcanist. Why is this thing invincible? Oh, there's something... Okay. Doot. Aha! Okay. Where's the shield generator this time? Wärmst. Or Wärmst. Anything back here? Excuse us, guys. Ah! Not only was I taking that with my face, but with shitty gear. Because I'm still wearing statless head and chest pieces. And that was all level synced as well.
Take the leader, kill the rest.
What the?
The Ashtola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
That sure was a delivery.
Popolimo, Minfilia.
Ida!
What took you so long?
I cannot wait for him to die.
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
But there's no one in there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One, 2,
3,
4.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
Who are you talking to, Gaius?
What in the 7 hells?
Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagons used it to crush primal and foe alike. And now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Minfilia over-enunciates everything. Jesus Christ.
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An Overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him. Thancred! was Laha Brea? No. No, this cannot be!
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No. No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Kryl, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn,
forgive me if I seem brusque.
but the battle
The
is
item
far
I
from
requested.
over.
Is it
And so
ready?
long as we stand together,
Wonderful.
there shall ever be hope
I'm
of
sorry
victory.
To press, but we need it urgently.
The people
How
of
soon can it
Eorzea
be
falter
delivered?
for want of such hope. Let us
I am
provide
in
it.
your debt, my friend.
Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
Good question.
My regards to grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Get out of here. Get out. Also, back to my actual good gear.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict.
Leave it to Connie Senna to surrender first.
Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
I mean, you could throw the person who killed the 3 gods by themselves at him. You know, just a thought.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raubahn. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same.
I had forgotten what Realm Reborn Nanamo sounded like. Ugh.
Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Yes, Nyx.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
The Union was America at that point. The Confederacy were literal traitors. So, yes, America won the Civil War.
Alphinaud, Minfilia, and Seven Hells. Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender, but I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the Primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Rauban?
Cid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender?
Because you're a coward, Connie Senna. There, I said it. The least likable of all the, leaders.
I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war.
You don't say. Also, the sound that staff made, that's a hollow staff.
Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
That was the wrong animation they could have played there. The wrongest.
worthy of a founder of the Alliance.
Also, I just love the fact that Connie-san is like, yeah, we'll go to war, and everybody laughs at her like, oh, isn't that cute? She thinks she's going to war.
Raoban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well.
What, who, Nanamo? Nanamo's like in her 20s.
How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Pray return to the waking sands. That's actually a really good question, Nyx.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Cid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Cid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this!
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as Crystals of Darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a Crystal of Darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldesion, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
I think part of what's getting me about Minfilia's deliveries specifically is that it feels like a sentence sequencer. You know how YouTube poops will, cut up sentences and rearrange the words and everything? That's kind of what this feels like. Like she has said every one of these words individually, but in a completely different order that has then been rearranged after the fact.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are she, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Alright. I'm actually going to call it there because that's honestly probably the best stopping point we're going to get for a while. That, and I also need to be up by like 5:45 in the morning because I've got to drive one of my mom's friends to a cataract surgery and back. So, that's fun. It's going to be a long day. I need to be up ludicrously early, so we're gonna stop a little early. We will be probably finishing up base Realm Reborn Wednesday, though. In the meantime, let's see who's live that we can raid. May is doing some Marvel Rivals with Sync and Rosen, so I'm gonna send y'all their way. Anyway, thank y'all for coming and hanging out. Until next time, y'all have an excellent evening, take care, and I will catch you all later.